Oh, you finally made it! I almost thought you'd never come. Look at you, covered in dirt. Did you stumble all the way here through the old mines?
I don't have to answer that. Anyway, you're not going to believe what just happened to me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You gotta tell me every single detail when we have the time.
They sure have big doors around here.
It looks like they really wanted to make sure there was no trespassing.
Please light up these symbols.
Wow, these look like Neolithic cave paintings. Who would have guessed? A group of stickmen fallen asleep around some sort of hexagon. Tannhauser, this is sensational.
Fallen asleep?
Look, this seems to have activated one of the lights on the vault door. You see that afterglow?
What do you make of this?
Weird. Tannhauser, these are ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. What are they doing here? I'm afraid I don't know too much about them. This pictogram on the left could mean door or gateway. It's followed by the symbol of death. Doesn't that spark your curiosity as well?
Interesting. Maybe these inscriptions are somehow connected to the opening mechanism. Some sort of photonic reception, perhaps.
Could you point the light in this direction?
Ah, interesting. This looks like a Latin inscription. Hang on to your head. Interpreted freely, this translates to path of no return. Hogwash, you Romans.
Did you notice that other little light turning on?
What's that over there?
You're not gonna believe this. These are Germanic runes, my special field of interest. This one roughly translates to Be gone, stranger, for all you may find here is certain death.
There, another light.
We need to get that door open.
What's that over there?
Interesting. Are you thinking what I am thinking?
Is this a graffito?
Down here. In any case, it's hard to decipher.
Are you seeing that hexagon there as well?
No idea. You've got the door open already?
Now there are 5 lights. What does it mean?
I've been thinking, what if it wasn't meant to keep someone out, but to keep something in?
Let's find out. Any ideas?
This looks promising.
This cave has obviously been visited by explorers for millennia. Isn't it strange that all of them left warnings on the wall? And whoever built this gigantic vault wanted to make sure that only a human with the right set of knowledge could open it. Maybe long after its architects ceased to exist. I assume this is why they utilized all of these different writings. They literally left the code on the wall. In case of an emergency? Remarkable.
Yes!
Let me find the light switch first.
Let's take a look around. This is exciting. Did
I
you see
stumbled
that pretty
upon an
large
impressive
particle
model of our
accelerator?
solar system. Yet
Wow.
curiously, it displays our 9 planets in disorder, as if there was a disturbance in the interstellar balance. Much like an event known to the ancient Greeks as ekperosis, the catastrophic imbalance of the universe. Whether this is a foreshadowing of things to come, or the device is simply broken, I cannot say. To be honest, it's hard to say if it means anything at all. No idea what purpose they might serve. I brought back order to the universe.
Error. Memory overflow.
Hello? Anybody there?
Of course. Another locked door.
Error. Memory overflow.
Sixty-four
Error.
kilobytes of
Memory
main memory on
overflow.
isolinear chips? Good lord. Gretchen, this is the future. Seems you have a RAM module loose.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Please identify yourself.
I can't see you. Who's talking there?
My name is Barbarossa 2000. I am the guardian of the station. Please identify yourself.
I'm Hans, and I defragmented your memory.
I do not recognize you, Hans. I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
This isn't going anywhere, Tannhauser. We need brute force.
Can't you just open this door for me?
I am very sorry. I can only grant access to authorized personnel.
My name is Tannhauser. Hans Tannhauser.
I do not recognize you, Hans. I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
What kind of station is this?
The station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I may only give this information to authorized individuals.
How do I become authorized?
Not possible. I cannot authorize you, since I do not know you.
Who constructed you?
I was developed and built by Dr. von Strack and Dr. Römmler. I am property of the Millennium Cooperative.
How long have you been here?
16 years, 304 days, and 9 hours.
Aren't you feeling lonely? All on your own down here?
I am patient by nature. My developers assured me the station was only temporarily shut down.
Let's hope they were being honest with you.
Dr. Römmler promised me we would start working again very soon. Dr. Römmler is my friend. Why would he lie to me?
People lie sometimes.
Your point is illogical. If what you said was true, how could I rely on statements made by humans?
Yes, it is perfectly logical.
Overheating in segment B23 imminent.
It's smoking.
That hit the spot.
Any chance you might consider letting me through?
I am very sorry. I can only grant access to authorized personnel. You may wait here if you wish. I would most certainly enjoy your company, yet I may only allow passage to subjects of acquaintance.
But you do know me.
Yes, you are Hans.
Imagine the possibility of Dr. Römmler never coming back, and I'd be your only friend.
Are you my friend, Hans?
Your best and only true friend.
You make me happy.
You two are adorable. Get a room.
Now that you know me, would you please let me through?
But if I let you pass, I will be alone again. Will you come back and pay me a visit?
Scout's honor.
Access granted.
It's the Saturn portal. You have no idea, do you?
What do you mean?
Quantum physicist, ridiculous.
Is that a gun?
Get off of that boy.
I can see no reason for violence here.
Hey. Is that really necessary?
You too, Bambi. Move over there.
Are you serious? After everything we've been through?
You're not gonna stand in my way. You've had your chance, Tannhauser, but you had to follow me around like a puppy dog. Now that's what you get.
But it was you that had the idea to come here.
Shut your pie hole.
Please, you don't understand. I need help.
What kind of a dork are you? A bunch of hapless maggots, that's what you are. Standing in front of the Saturn portal without any clue. You're staying here, chumps. You may as well bid farewell to this stupid clunker while you're at it. It's been getting on my nerves from the beginning.
No!
Bye-bye.
Some people are scoundrels, others are not. Yes, that's how it is.
I still can't believe Gretchen would play such a wicked game on me.
Now, this is not what I wanted either.
Who are you? And what are you doing here anyway? Hey, that was you, last night in my room.
Calm down, please. You must have a lot of questions.
You bet I do.
But first, we should try to get out of this predicament.
I assume you have a plan on how to open the door. You seem to know what you're doing. She called it a Saturn portal. What was she talking about?
It's a metaphor. Actually, it's just an ordinary quantum portal. You can travel to different realities, distant stars, and galaxies. That is where I come from.
Good lord. So all of this is real? Do you know who built the portal?
This station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I believe something went wrong when I came out of the portal. They took me with them and abandoned the station soon afterwards. But they certainly didn't construct the portal.
Who did then?
Who knows? Probably a natural phenomenon, a geological vortex, a high-intensity meridian, a cosmic G-spot. It is ancient. There's a large network, like wormholes connecting different dimensions.
Who are you anyway?
My name is Lazarus Taft, and I hope you'll excuse my late introduction. I'm a traveler, if you will.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Taft. Tannhauser. Let's talk about stealing my notes.
Yes, that was me. Believe me, I wouldn't have needed to if everything had gone according to my plan. I wanted to ask for your help, but then she surprised me. I know taking your journal wasn't right, and I'm sorry about it. I would have returned it, I promise.
What was it you wanted from my journal? They're really just notes, and a few doodles.
I needed it to tune into the right quantum frequency. See, I'm just an ordinary traveler. I know next to nothing about quantum mechanics. At least not enough to control this portal.
You're talking crazy talk.
This is not the best time to go into too much detail.
Okay, but what's my role in all of this?
I needed your help. You were the last piece of the puzzle. When I saw your article in Science Today, I was 100% sure you were the right guy for me, to help me get home.
And where are you from? From the other side?
See, and I know that's kind of a lot of information, but I've been stranded here for some time now. I desperately need to leave, get back home. Please don't get me wrong, I really like it here, but I need to go. If I don't, I will die. Simple as that. As you probably suspected, you winning that lottery was part of my arrangement to get you here.
Please, go on.
The problem is that you can't control the portal unless you have the right piece of technology. At home we have a device called a quantum discriminator. You can buy it at any convenience store, but I certainly don't know how to build one myself. This is why I needed your formula, your calculations, to tune in. There are dangers, though. You can disintegrate the whole planet if you aren't careful, which is what she's doing right now. Enough talk. Let's move.
This is getting boring.
We are all puppets on a string, Mr. Tannhauser. You are nothing but a pawn in my new narrative.
Did we seriously just step out of a phone booth?
We did. Wait, there is another way?
I don't have to answer that. What's it like on the other side?
Different. Hard to describe.
Just try. How does it feel? The transition, I mean.
Hans, we have no time for that right now.
Please, I need to know.
Well, you can imagine it as a rift, a junction in space-time. Your mind enters a stage of near transcendence. There are no thoughts, no words, no sounds or visions, no sense of self. And suddenly, bam! You see a myriad of possibilities exploding right in front of you.
You have to fill me in on the details later. I want to know everything.
Listen, I came to you because I see something in you. You are different. Please help me to get home. And help your people by stopping that woman. I don't think she knows of the dangers she's going to unleash. Your world is going to collapse. Everything will collapse. Just look, we need to stop her.
But how? She's insane.
We need to come up with a quantum discriminator somehow.
I don't want to be here at all.
Yet here you are. Sorry, I need to take a short rest.
We could go to my room.
That would actually be awesome. If that's cool with you.
Follow me. Okay, I went over your plans, and I think I get the idea. It's pretty mind-boggling, but it could work. We need to improvise here and there.
I found some scrap metal to roughly model a frame for the device.
Let's get it started then.
I'm afraid there are a few integral components that need to be swapped in, though.
Okay, what are we looking for?
First, we need a source of energy. A very strong source. Second, a particle accelerator. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. Third, a potent coolant. The whole thing could blow up otherwise. Number 4, last but not least, an interface to control the device. Any kind of peripheral will do.
Okay, how do we begin?
The order doesn't really matter. I'll go to the village. Maybe I can find some substitutes for the missing parts.
Good, just bring them over. I'm sure I can patch them together somehow.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Hans. I'd already be dead if it wasn't for you.
Oh, you. It wasn't that bad.
You are awesome. I just wanted you to know that I'm eternally grateful to have met you. All things considered, dying may not be as bad as I always thought it might be.
Don't you say that.
Even if I don't make it, you need to stop her. Promise?
I'm beginning my search right now. How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
You don't look so good. Sorry I said that.
No, it's cool, really. I get that a lot.
So you really are from another dimension, right?
I was fleeing. I just stepped through the portal and crashed here.
Fleeing?
There were bad things happening back home. And as soon as I stumbled out of the portal, those really wicked scientists got hold of me. They sure love their tests. You really don't want to mess with them.
I think I met them too.
I escaped, went undercover, and since then tried to find a solution to finally get home. Which is where you come into play.
This is so incredible. All my calculations, all my predictions. It's going to take years of studies to understand. I always thought parallel universes and different realities were a predictable possibility. But this, I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry, you know it in theory.
How did you escape?
Through the door, when they weren't watching.
What were you fleeing from? In your dimension, I mean.
Someone blew up our planet. I would rather not talk about it.
How did you manage to hide all this time?
I made a small fortune playing a card game they fancy here. Doppelkopf.
With 9s or without?
Look at that. With, of course. That's not really what it's all about, though.
All trumps.
I had never given the concept of money much of a thought before. I believed it was a rather crazy idea. But I certainly do know how to play. With that money, I went into hiding. Slowly disintegrating, trying to find a way back home.
Really? That's it? End of story? All that jazz? The money? The need to get back home? And you just went into hiding?
Sort of.
How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
Can I ask you something personal?
Yes?
Are there more of your kind?
Here? No. Scattered across manifold dimensions? Probably. But there are certainly beings from other... The cat, if you...
Catch caution or not?
Look at that. Without, of course. That's not really what it's all about, though.
Cool. How are you holding up?
Don't...
Can I ask you?
Yes?
What were you
Someone I would...
single-handed?
Look, that's not...
Cool. How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
So when
Well, it tempts and then the real... You may feel some sort of tranquility. Now the death and a deep realization, isn't it?
like
Exactly.
I think I've seen it. Please go on.
See, you humans define yourself, and these two eyes of... Yet there is... You human, it's distant stuff. In order to understand, you have to see hands.
You make it
Let me put it this way. You have not experienced common people until you have heard it in the original. But
So what do we do now?
first, we have to construct a quantum. Second, third...
An empty jar.
I wanted to return your fishing rod.
Good! Did you get a bite?
Kind of.
There is a lot going on in this lake, I can tell you, Professor. Just the other day, I caught a red herring this big. So, let me take a look for your pawned item. Ah, there you are. Here's your whistle.
Whistle?
Well, yes, your whistle.
This is not my whistle.
Not your whistle? Of course this is your whistle, your whistle.
I'm sure I'd recognize this whistle if it were my whistle. I left you something completely different.
Right. What was it then?
My, massage rod.
Your what? I don't have no massage rod in here. As I said, here is your whistle, Mr. Tannhauser.
Thanks.
I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash. There's something funny about that clock. Their collective weight is almost breaking the antenna.
Mr. Tannhauser? Step right.
Hello.
It's a small town. Penelope.
So,
Our first
how much for
one ticket, 50. But I'm afraid all tickets have been.
Bummer.
I'm sorry.
I'll be leaving then. The mere thought of out of competition. It's a shoot.
Patience, just a moment, pal.
I'll have a cone of
A coat. There you are.
Arr, beautiful here, ain't it?
Very. What's a sailorman doing out here in the sticks?
Well, I don't like water that much. I'm just so happy to be here with both of my feet on dry land.
But aren't those stereotypical sailor's clothes you were wearing?
So?
So you have a fear of water?
Aye. Thalassophobia. It all started when I was a little boy, back home, on a sweet summer's day. I was swimming in the lake. I would all, to be honest, I knew that was the day.
If I may ask, why did
Well, so naturally,
this is so...
walk.
What happened to your leg?
Well, I don't. Thanks to the mercy of a roof, and due to a time, I now make.
That's a nice... I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Take care.
This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons.
That's a ticket for the raffle. This must be my lucky day.
birdies. Whoops. I must have overfed them. The streetlight is flickering unsteadily. Typical case of light pollution.
Step right up. Every ticket's a winner. No blanks, guaranteed. Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the Trüberbrook. Every ticket's a winner. No blanks, guaranteed.
See? I found a ticket.
Now look at that. You're a lucky fella. Now let's see what fortune has in store for you. Are you ready? This is your prize. A can of cat food. Generously provided by the Trüberbrook Advertisers Association.
Oh my. Thanks, I guess.
Well, enjoy.
Out of competition. It's a shooting gallery.
I just need a moment to reach operational temperature. Patience.
Baron?
Mr. Tannhauser.
The pleasure. I saw you at the... Did you win anything?
I won a pair of hiking. Take a look at you. Oh, what about you?
I won this.
Excuse, I am asking on behalf of Klaus. He loves cat. Would you mind?
What do you have in mind?
You leave this delicious, and in return...
Sounds like a perfect deal.
It will be to you.
Hey, get lost, you wet blankets.
There's a brown tube inside.
I can't open it without the right... Note to self, the buffet in this guest house is an obvious case for the public health department.
This leads to the rooms. Locked. Please ring bell for service. We only serve small pots of coffee outside the Truda?
So, Professor.
You could... I would...
Oh, yes.
Does the name...
Haft. Doppelkopf player. If you ask me, he's a sham. Ripped my guests off to the last penny. Shady type. You better not get...
Oh. Ah. You may call...
how...
I've got my notes.
But the inspector...
Then just call him...
As you will.
Would you mind...
Come again. Your what?
Never mind. I would...
Oh, yes, of...
Does the name...
Haft. Doppelkopf. If you ask shady type, you better not get involved with...
Oh. Ah, no. I'll be...
Make yourself...
There's something funny about that clock. I noticed a marking on one of the rocks, a hexagon. It's the logo of the Millennium Cooperative.
Nice evening for a walk, isn't it?
Eerie.
There's something in the air. Can you smell it? Spruces.
Spruces, firs, pines. I was always bad at telling conifers apart.
Where spruces prickle, firs just tickle.
Fir? That's Tanna and...
Why? What?
Tannhauser.
Read from...
Yes.
These things we call them...
What do you mean?
Well, something you're from...
No. Getting a...
Me not, I come...
Smoke?
No thanks, I quit.
The climate makes me feel...
I have to insert a coin first.
Arr.
I saw you. Did you?
Arr.
A pair of. About the raffle, did you win?
Arr. Man. You?
A pair of hiking boots. About the did you win?
Arr. Man.
A pair of hiking boots. I think I'm
Step it up. One up.
Why not?
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
I just need a moment to reach operational temperature.
The mere thought of out of it's a
Every ticket's a winner.
I'll be leaving then. I won this voucher in the raffle.
I know.
How can you know?
Yeah, my sister told me. She's hosting the raffle booth tonight.
Who would have thought?
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. How much for the swimming animals?
Oh, just pick one. The season is over, and I have a gut feeling dinosaurs will be out of fashion next year anyway. My bet is on...
Sea monsters.
Maybe, yeah.
I'll be leaving then. It doesn't look all too seaworthy. There's a leak in the bow, and the paddle wheel seems to be missing. I see an environmental disaster of at least medium proportions. Beverly, I found it. The question arrived. I've already made.
Keep out. Packets and groceries delivery. Whistle 2 times, leave delivery on doormat, and exit the area. No advertisements.
Hello? The perfect spot for a bench.
Gotcha! This is private property, and you're obviously on my turf. This time, boy, you've chosen the wrong neighborhood.
Forgive me, I didn't mean to disturb.
Didn't you read the sign?
Signs? Which signs?
Very funny. You're one of them. I know. Confess.
One of them? Oh no, not again. Okay, I'll tell you one. I don't care.
A what?
No.
You got.
Wait.
Name. Spit it.
Names. I'm a.
Like that's. Say so.
What's with all.
Okay, the quality. So.
Well, I was stunned. But a prize like I might even. Also, she only. So after. And that's how I ended up here.
Interesting story. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I'm inclined to believe you. Now, about the pie. Oh.
Well then,
Name.
Especially. What do you know?
They
Crikey.
Of course, if you stop it, make it stop. Stop. It's
Ever heard the?
of course.
That sounds. What's with your?
That's Drowsy. He's me friend, sleepy fella.
So what?
The gov. So back in the when things went down, people, we have to.
I think I've heard enough. Nice talking to you.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details.
I'd rather not sniff around. Self-defense. No way. Brass is my kryptonite, and contact allergies are nothing to joke about. The landscape vaguely reminds me of home. These fruits are mine to pick up. I see an environmental disaster of at least medium proportions. It doesn't look all too... There's a leak in the paddle.
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. About the... It does...
Why?
I think it has the paddle we...
Oh my, it's friends. Do you think you... I can't...
I'll have a look at it. This should fix the leak. This should suffice for a paddle wheel.
It's much too cold to go for a swim right now.
Ahoy! The woods surrounding Trüberbrook emanate a dreary sense of blandness. I've rarely ever been engulfed in a more terrifying, dreadful environment. Not to mention there is a green glow spreading through the fenwoods. Interesting.
He won't be needing these anymore. They did their job. Or did they? Let's see if he had anything on him. Only if it helps to clear his identity, of course. An old rusty key. No trespassing. Sensational discovery. Signed, the Paleontological Society of Truberbrook.
Beverly, I took a paddle boat and ventured forth towards the final frontier of this region, a forlorn swamp of ancient origin. On my way, I came across the mortal shell of a lost wanderer. Whether he was led astray by a wisp or fell victim to this region's mythical beast, the hook elf, remains a mystery to be disentangled. I can only hope to be spared of such misfortune.
Locked. Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all. Oh, I'm not feeling too well.
Look who we've got here.
I see you're making good use of those boots.
These boots are made for walking. Thanks again.
My pleasure.
You're looking a bit pale, if I may say so. Here, have one of these. They always work for me.
Vitamin pills?
Sí, claro. They get the juices flowing and make you look gorgeous. All based on herbal essences.
Thanks. I have to be going.
See you later.
You fixed the boat! How can I ever thank you?
Don't worry about it.
No, I insist. Please take this as a symbol of my appreciation.
This postcard will help me find my way around.
Thanks.
Step right up! Step right up! Mister, wanna test your strength again?
Why not?
Wow, not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think we have a new champion. Congratulations! Here, this is your prize.
A leaden trophy. Like a trophy made out of lead.
This one's a real beauty.
Thanks. Truda?
Hello, Professor.
I would like to ask you something.
Oh, yes, of course.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's a drunkard. He's also not the most reliable type of person. As you see,
Can you give me a description?
should you run into him, is that why you're tall grown, beardy, always wearing those yellow rubber? Why do you want to know?
I think I found his mortal remains out there in the mire. I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
My condolences.
Oh, Heinz. Poor old Heinz. Rest in. Can't say I'm really surprised. Thank you very much. I will inform the inspector. At least he didn't.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself.
Perfect fit. Beverly, I have unearthed the gate to a sealed crypt, the cellar of this lodge. My descent begins. This is what Professor Lidenbrock must have felt when he climbed down the Snæfellsjökull. I can hardly see a thing. Light the way, my friends. Malt? Truberlager Pilsen beer, export, for the snout around the world. It's a recipe for Bolzenschuss top secret. Let's see. Fruit, add malt, add yeast, season with a pit. Dead simple. Fire making first. Truberlager Pilsen beer. Trüberbrook's finest dry yeast. Fire making first. Truberlager Pilsen beer, export, for the snout around the world.
I can probably walk on water with this.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
I would like to...
Oh, yes, of course.
Got a light?
Sure thing. Here you go.
Ah, never... I'll be leaving.
Make yourself...
I can hardly see a thing. Light the way, my friends. Fire making first. The recipe mentions fruit to be fermented. The recipe mentions malt for the mash. The recipe mentions malt for the mash. The recipe mentions malt for the mash. This looks promising. Only one more ingredient. If only I had slumber morels like they mention in the recipe. If only I had slumber morels like they mention in the recipe. If only I had slumber morels like they mention in the recipe. Trüberbrook Pilsen beer, export, for the snout around the world. If only I had slumber morels like they mention in the... Yikes! I'm going to take a sample. For science. Whoa. That is some mean spirit. Alcohol? Never again. Wasn't I carrying some cool gadgets in my pockets earlier? What the? Wow.
God bless, what's this? Did you ever see the likes of it?
What's going on? Where are you heading?
No time to lose. Don't you see the cold front? I have to go to the weather station.
There's a weather station here?
Well, yes. Don't be silly.
What was that? This one is on you, boys.
Oh, exactly what I need. Thanks. Enjoy the show.
End of the world or not, I can't miss this gig.
There is no bad weather, only the wrong clothes. I wholeheartedly have to agree with this saying, Beverly. I am standing on top of the Klumpen, apparently the highest elevation within the surrounding low mountain range. If you wanted to, you could describe the clothes that I'm wearing as perfectly unfit for the current weather conditions. After a short walk, I have reached the local weather station. Frozen stuck. Hello?
Good morning. I didn't see you at all. Please excuse the frosty welcome. Madonna Lücke.
Tannhauser. So what are you...
But this...
And now it's dawn. So...
Just... How did... When...
The farmer...
Come on. Okay,
Will... So what are you doing here?
I'm up.
So any...
But this...
And now it's... For how...
In Trüberbrook, the project is running for 6...
I'll be leaving then.
Of course.
Pardon me, is that helium in your tank by any chance?
Exactly. To fill the weather balloons.
Hello?
Good morning.
I don't want to rain on your... Could I sponge some helium?
Well, helium is extremely... What exactly are you up to?
I want to use it as a coolant.
As a coolant? That would not work at all. You would need to lower its temperature until it becomes liquid.
I think it'll work out all right. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. After all, I am a physicist. So, could you spare some of your gaseous helium?
I can provide you with some of my helium if you do me a favor in return. Would you mind venturing down to the village and send a telegram to the headquarters? I can't leave here right now, by no means. No one is going to believe me, ever. I'm sitting here, year after year, nothing happens. And then, suddenly, there's a flash. Oh,
In the name...
the get...
I'll try to remember. Tannhauser.
Mr. Tan...
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
I'd like to dispatch a telegram on behalf of the meteorologist on the mountain.
Oh, yes, of course. Shoot.
07. One 0433 2260 4 18 0 0 0 3 0 0.
Oh, that didn't take long for an answer. Let me read it to you. Data inconclusive. Stop. Please verify all data. Stop. Sensational. Stop.
Thank you, Truda. I will deliver the message at once. Hello?
Good...
Here's the data. Please verify sensation.
A sensation that is just one more... Here. Grab the... There are 3 of them, and get me the measurings. Please, I can't leave, by no means.
Where are these stations?
Well, another one, and the 3rd.
All right. Tannhauser.
Mr.
Let's see. Wind direction, wind speed, precipitation. Temperature? Air pressure? Relative humidity? Hygrometers aren't supposed to be so close to open waters. 2 more weather stations to check on. Let's see. Wind direction. It's pretty wind temperature. only one weather station left to check on. I bet she doesn't come out here on a regular basis. Let's see. Wind direction, wind speed, temperature. Got it. Let's get down to business. A space rock from outer space. Come on, be a good boy. Perfect. An important component of the quantum discriminator. Hello?
Good.
I think...
Oh, that's incredible! Can you smell the Nobel Prize? I've got to take a closer look.
But...
Oh, yes! Keep the helium! Take as much as you want!
Now it's filled with gas. Perfect. Another component for the quantum discriminator. I prefer to remain on solid ground in this kind of weather. In Trüberbrook, the mere... They won't be needing this anymore. Perfect. Another component for the quantum discriminator. Perfect. That's the last component of the quantum discriminator.
Great idea. That's it. That's a good start, isn't it? 3 pieces left.
Right, another pinch of calcium.
That should work. Neat. We are halfway through. Only 2 pieces and counting.
Core temperature at 15 million degrees Fahrenheit. Check.
Woo, yes. I'll try with this one. Almost there. 1 piece to go.
Synchronized tachyon impulses. Yes, check.
Thanks. Perfect. That's it. Hans, we got it. The quantum discriminator.
Projectory matrix, check. Ha! It's working.
This place. Fascinating. Hello?
Hans! Over here!
Where? Lazarus! Don't leave me.
Mr. Space Pilot, we have to hurry.
Tannhauser, this way.
Welcome to the rabbit hole, Mr.
Barbarossa?
Remember the...
Can you see the real world now?
What was that? Barbarossa! Barbarossa, wake up!
Ouch, that's not looking good.
We're not going to get this door opened without Barbarossa. Let's have a look at our patient. I'll try a reboot. Reset, repeat, rewind.
Didn't I suggest settling your horses?
Gretchen, please, listen to us.
You better make haste, guys, or else...
But all this gentleman wants is to get back home, through the portal.
Oh well, this thing has barely enough juice left for one more leap. and that will be mine. Sucks to be you.
We can't let you go on like this.
Can't you see? You are destroying everything around you.
I couldn't care less. As if there was anything worth preserving in this rat hole.
What's wrong with you? I never thought you could be like that.
And that's exactly where you were wrong, Bambi. You don't even have the slightest idea of the immense power this portal yields. My life's work. All these years of searching and poof, there it is. You even let me right here, you stupid oaf. Oh, let me tell you, if my mother could see me now.
Your mother?
My mother. I'm only going to fill you in so you don't have to die in ignorance. But if you still didn't get it, I'll take it slow for you. My mother built this facility. All of this is her work. She is the Millennium Cooperative. I'm going to head out and find her on the other side, and you ain't gonna stop me.
I understand you, but does that justify taking the whole world with you? We have to find another way, Gretchen.
What's in this world for me anyway? I don't care. It has brought me nothing but pain and sorrow. Where I am going, another world awaits. Many other worlds.
We can't let this happen.
Ma'am, step back from the console.
Before things get dirty.
Okay, boys, enough is enough. I warned you. Dolores will now take navigational control.
Acknowledged, Gretchen. Navigational control on. Dolores challenge phase 1. Head her up and move her out. Power stride and ready to go.
Intruder alert. Memory overflow.
I can't reach it. I can't get close enough.
What in Schrödinger's name was that?
She's probably going to be lost in that network of worlds for all eternity.
I think she didn't really mean it that way. I feel sorry for her. There was no way around, though. Otherwise, she may have destroyed my world. Goodbye, Gretchen. Barbarossa!
That was probably too much for him.
Those circuits had it going. Thanks, Barbarossa. You were a true friend.
Scouts, honor.
Thank you, Hans, for everything. I have to go home now.
Lazarus, wait. Will we meet again?
That I cannot say. But I would like you to know there were so many timelines where our paths didn't cross. Which is why I feel particularly happy to have been a part of this one.
But I still have so many questions. This is my life, my work. It means everything to me.
I may have answers for you, but if I stay, I will die. Would you come with me?
Come with you? You mean to the great beyond? The big empty? The nether realm? The eternal darkness? Into the void?
Yes, I really mean it. Come along with me. That would be so fantastic. You and I traveling the galaxies. Let's journey to the stars. It will bring us oneness with the universe.
But how can I?
Just come. Don't let yourself be confined to the boundaries of your own self. Let me open your eyes. I promise it would grant you a much greater understanding of life and of the universe itself.
Please do not leave me here. Tannhauser.
Will I be able to return?
That I don't know. But look around you. The human species is only focused on destroying and consuming everything. Gretchen, these scientists, the cooperative, you are better than that. We are awakened beings, Hans.
I would really like to, but there's so much left to do here. I'm sorry.
I knew you would not leave me for good, my friend.